Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Got it like a peanut head now, I've had it cut. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing from, I think it was B&M Bargains if I'm being honest, Harvest Fruits Mulled Wine. So 8% in volume, as most mulled wines are really. So it says on here, Harvest Fruits Mulled Wine blends the finest ingredients to give a rich fruity character with warming spicy notes. This mulled wine can be enjoyed cold or warm to bring out the spiced fruity aromas and rich flavours. Add slices of fruit and cinnamon sticks to the glass for visual effect. So, £3.90 from that shop. Wow, £1.42 at Iceland. Surely not. That's cheap. Yep, £1.42 for a bottle of 70cl bottle at Iceland. That must be on a clearance deal. So you know, if you're into that, that's well worth trying. Let's have a look at. No, that's £3.90 at drinkshop.com. So it just goes to show you £3.59 at Bargain Booze. So if you're into it, £4.49 at Drink Supermarket. So just goes to show you that you know, sometimes the internet fantastic for bargains, especially if you follow through, you know, with the, you know, clicking the links. So here we go. So in the colour, looks like a standard red wine, to be honest. On the aroma side, definite spices in there, you know, winter spices, cinnamon, nutmeg and all those other gorgeous spices at this time of the year. Now, I'm not a person who has it warm. I know that many people do, but it's not really for me. I do like Krabby's ginger mulled wine. I think the blend of ginger wine with the mulled wine is absolutely beautiful, and it really is a delicious mulled wine, about the same sort of strength in, you know, alcohol content. So a bit thin on the mouthfeel when you drink it, you know, it feels like water, to be honest, but it has got the spices in there. So not as strong as a red wine, but at 8%, you know that before you even enter it. £1.42 a bottle. Can't believe that. That's a fantastic price. Ooh. So you can imagine this warm. Those winter spices really kicking in. Obviously we're at the wrong side of Christmas now. It's January, middle of January, so you know, but which is why shops will dump stock now. You know, they'll lower it down to get rid of it. That doesn't mean it goes out of date. Wine does not go out of date, you know. It's in a bottle, sealed bottle, you know, you're alright for a couple of years at least. You know, some of the corked wines, you're probably talking 5 or 10 years, you know, so don't ever be worried about stuff going out of date. The only time you've got an issue is when stuff starts, when you've opened it. Rosés and whites, once you've opened it, you've got a week at the most. Reds, different kettle of fish. I opened a bottle of red, a bottle of Brancott Cabernet Sauvignon, £9 bottle normally. You know, I probably didn't pay that price. I didn't. And I must have opened it when I had a wine rack by the back door behind me, and I must have left it months because I didn't even know I'd opened it. I went to it one day. I thought, oh, just fancy a bit of that, and half of it's gone. I think, oh bloody hell, I've already opened this. So poured a bit out into a glass, gave it a smell, didn't smell too bad, gave it a taste, beautiful, you know. So I suppose, you know, it's not always the case that stuff, as soon as you open it, you've got to drink it. Not always the case. If you love the spices, you know, the winter spices, this mulled wine, it's a cheap mulled wine compared to what you get at Sainsbury's, Tesco's and whatnot. And you know, they're fine versions of mulled wine. I mean, if you wanted a real top-notch mulled wine, you would buy a bottle of something like Amarone or Barolo or Chianti Classico, something, you know, £20 bottle, and you'd add the mulled wine sachet to it to make a top end mulled wine. But it seems like a, you know, very hurtful to do that to such a nice bottle of wine. So you'd want to use it on a cheaper red, you know, let's be fair. But this, you know, for what it is, it's very drinkable, you know. For an introduction to red wine, it's very nice, you know. It's sweet, spicy, and especially very warm, you know. It opens up to a, you know, different world altogether. But why not? Why not try it? You know, if you've never had red wine before, give it a go. Me, I love that. I mean, £1.42 a bottle. I'm tempted to get a few bottles, just, you know, put away for next year. Because there's no best before date on them. They don't come with best before dates. It's only best before when you break the seal. Well, out of 5, interesting. Because it's not a top-notch wine, we know that. But it's a nice wine regardless. So I'm going to give it quite a nice 3.8 out of 5. I would class it in like the middle road. It's not a nasty wine by any means, but it's middle road. And the name Harvest Fruits, you know, it's pretty decent for what it is. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.